Hey everyone, I'm Joseph and welcome to CIS 1199 Intro to Game Industry. I have a brief video for you just to kind of talk about some overview or highlights of the class, and let's get started. All right, so here is our schedule, and we have 12 modules. This is a 12-week course. Modules are all over the place these days instead of weeks. I like it because sometimes I teach in 12 weeks, sometimes I teach in 16 weeks, and I can use the same schedule each time. So we have our 12 modules. Each module is going to begin on Monday morning at 12:01 a.m. and everything from that module will be due Saturday evening at 11:59 p.m. Sundays are free. That's for you, right? And each module, we're going to cover one chapter. Module 1, in my 16-week courses, I break that down into 2 weeks. So there is 2 quizzes and 2 discussion posts for you in Module 1. So the first week is a little tough in terms of quantity, but it's easy because it is just the history of games, something you probably already know a lot about. And it is only one chapter. So if you read through that chapter, you can answer those questions very easily. Do your discussion board posts, and then have a look at the history presentation that's coming up as well. And we'll talk about that in upcoming slides here. So module checklist. Each module is going to ask you to read a chapter in your book or part of a chapter in your book. In the case of chapter 5, I do break that down into 2 modules because there's a lot of content in there. So once you've read it, you can have a look at my really cool slideshow and watch my wicked awesome video like you're doing now. My slideshows will always be posted on Google Slides. That way, if there's any typos or anything that needs to be updated, I can push those updates directly to you at any time and you'll get them. And my videos are always going to be posted on YouTube. It's ubiquitous. You'll be able to watch that very easily on any device that you have. Right? Once you've done all that, you'll be prepared to take the quiz. Quizzes are done through Blackboard. Most of the quizzes will be auto-graded. Very few of them have fill-in-the-blank type answers that I have to come back in and grade. I shouldn't say very few, maybe half of them. Have that. And then there'll be a discussion board post for each module where you talk about the topic of that module, and then you'll be required to comment on someone else's post as well to further the discussion. Okay, and let's get talking about those projects. All right, the first project or presentation is a history presentation that is available for you directly from week 1. You have 3 weeks to work on that. And you're going to record a presentation, and it's a slideshow presentation, so you're going to record that. You do not have to have your face in it like I do, but it might help. And then you're going to post that to YouTube and share the link in your project submission. Okay, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you probably do and you don't realize it. Everyone with a Google email or Google account has a YouTube channel, whether they realize it or not. So you can post your video there. If you're worried about privacy, you can make your video private and you can just submit the link. You can make it available only to people who have the link. And then you'll share that with me for your submission, and you can share that with nobody or only the people that you want to, your choice. Right? If you already have a channel and you're worried about it messing up your channel, you could always make a new channel, or you could still just post private videos to your channel and share them with me that way. The choice is yours for that. But it does make it super easy to do the YouTube videos. If we were in person, we would just do these in person, but we're not. So we have to record them. So the history presentation, which you'll have 3 weeks to do, is about a game that was released in the 1900s. I don't want any games that were released after January 1st of 2000. All right, I want something whose release date starts with a 1, preferably with a 9 after it, and then some other things like 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? Anything from that era, although we're not really talking about any 60s games. There were very few in the early days. So any of those games, you'll find the details in your history presentation document over in Blackboard, right? You'll be in Blackboard all the time. So the history presentation, you have 3 weeks to work on. Then you have a week off from projects and presentations, that is. And then there'll be the midterm presentation, which you have 4 weeks to do. And we'll talk about that when the time comes. And then there's a week off from presentations again. You still have modules to work on. And then you'll have 4 weeks to do your final presentation. All right. And that's it about presentations. And that's it about my presentation today. So welcome to the class. Have a look around Blackboard. Check out the syllabus. Check out this video, the announcements, the discussion board postings, and have a look at Module 1 and the history presentation. All right. I'll see you in your videos, and you'll see me in my next video.